Hello, everybody. It is I, Mike, from the College Gamers.
And I'm Taft.
Nice intro, Taft. Nice
yeah, I know.
intro.
This is my first time. Give me a break.
How's your day going today?
It started 20 minutes ago, so it's going pretty good so far.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear. All right. So let's get on with the news. Insert bumper sound thing. Ta-da. Yay. Breaking news crash. All right. What's going on this week?
The really big thing for me this week is, they just recently announced the announcing of Mafia 3 at Gamescom.
They announced the announcing.
Yeah, which for people who would be confused by that, like me, myself, when I first heard about it, they are saying that they are going to be announcing Mafia 3 at Gamescom, but they have not released any like announcement trailers or anything like that. So they just know that we're going to see that at Gamescom this week.
Nice.
Yeah, the Twitter came out and announced it, and
The Twitter?
yeah, this game's actually been rumored since 2012.
Wow, it's a long build-up.
I know, right? Like, but it's just finally coming into fruition, which I'm glad to see because I've been looking forward to this game ever since I played Mafia 2. Did you ever play Mafia 2, Mike?
I have not. I haven't played any of the Mafia games.
Mike, what is wrong with you?
My
What?
internet.
Dude, that's not an excuse. You need to get on that.
So what is the theme of the Mafia games?
I didn't play the first one, so I can't really speak about the first one, but the second one was an amazing game. It was very like period accurate to like the 1930s like era with like the mafia and stuff. You play as this character called Vito Scaletta. He's a warrior from Sicily. Not a warrior. Oh, soldier from Sicily. As you can tell, I've been playing too many RPGs. He's a soldier from Sicily who comes back from World War II. He lives in America and he comes back from World War II and is pretty much thrown directly into like a life of crime when he gets back. And he joins the mafia with one of his buddies who I can't remember the name. It's like Joey something.
Joey Tribbiani.
I wish. That'd have been amazing.
That'd be a fun game.
But you go into the mafia and do a bunch of shenanigans in the mafia, and it's a lot of fun. There's some really nice cars. It's a very good story.
It's a like GTA, I guess, kind of noob question.
Oh yeah, it's a lot like GTA. It was like a 1930s, 1940s GTA.
I see.
Yeah, and then it's actually like we had like a nice little teaser in January that this game was coming out because the guy who voiced Vito Scaletta actually tweeted that we were going to be seeing something about Mafia 3 pretty soon.
That's funny. That'd be really funny if he wasn't supposed to do that. And he was
I
like,
really don't think he was because like I said, they just announced the announcing.
Yeah.
3 months later.
That's funny. All right. Next up, is that it? You got anything else?
I got a few other things. Like, The Witcher 3 is getting that new, Game Mode Plus.
Is that the game where they're bumping everyone up to like level 30?
Yeah, what's gonna happen is, people who are already level 30 or above are gonna keep their level and they're gonna keep most of their things, like their armor and their crafting items and recipes. But they're gonna lose
all their Gwent cards. Right?
I know, right? That's
lame.
Gwent was like, I hated Gwent at first, but then I fell in love with it. Like, it was so fun.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten too into it, and I haven't collected any cards.
Oh, once you start getting better cards, you really get into it.
Do you? It's kind of like, I don't understand it. So you keep placing down cards until your opponent passes or something?
Oh, it's very strategic. Like, you have to be like, okay, like he's placing down. Like, if I place down this card, it'll give me a card back.
I see.
So, yeah, you got to be strategic with it, and it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like Battleship.
Yeah, I kind of get it. It reminds me of like an army, because of the positions. You have like a trebuchet, ranged, melee.
Yeah, it's basically you're supposed to simulate that you're the leader of an army.
I got you. I've gotten that. You're kind of like a leader and stuff.
Yeah, but you lose your Gwent cards, and you lose your trophies, and you lose your usable items like your potions. So you'd have to go back and make those potions.
Wait, even if you're above level 30?
Even if you're above level 30, from what I understand.
What?
From what I understand, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
So what is this called? Player Plus? Or
it's
something?
called a New Game Plus mode.
So I'm assuming from the name that players will be able to restart the game.
You restart the game completely, like
but from your current level.
Yeah, and all like the monsters are leveled up with you, so it's not like you're gonna be going against level 2 monsters.
I see. You know what? This
is level 30.
This reminds me of Diablo, where after you beat the game, you just go back and do that at higher difficulty, and you just like keep leveling.
Yeah,
that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, it's very similar. And then you like, and you can also like completely like restart with your stats and stuff, which is gonna be nice. Like if you focus solely on magic, you can go through another replay with like solely on like melee.
Do you get those 30 skill points back?
I don't know. All they've really said right now that I was able to find was that you at the beginning of the game you start off with this potion called a clearing potion,
Okay.
and it clears all your stats. I would imagine you do get them back because that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's 30 points. Like, and
That would suck.
and anybody who's played The Witcher realizes like once you get past level 30 or like even like 20, it's kind of hard to level up even some more.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm only level, I think, 11 right now.
I'm level like 45 or something.
Okay, question. I have a Witcher question for you,
Okay,
Taff.
what's up?
All right. Do you go beard or no beard?
I go beard. He looks like a baby without a beard. He's got a baby face.
What do you mean? A baby face with a scar? What are you talking about?
Okay, baby looks like he got punched in the face, but he's still got a baby face. Like he looks so much better with the beard.
I don't know.
dude.
I like just a little bit of beard. I don't like full beard, you know?
Honestly, I wish they had more of a beard option. Like I really like customizing my characters in video games.
I gotcha.
So I really wish they had more options when it came to like what you could do with the way he looked.
What I don't like is when he wears his hair down.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but
Ponytail's
ponytail's the way to go on that one.
Yeah.
But I did the short hair one. Dude
Yeah.
looks like he's in a boy band. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. So when I got Witcher 3, I have a Doghouse gaming computer, and I haven't updated the graphic cards for about 4.5 years because they're the original cards,
Yeah.
and they play everything I throw at them, right?
Yeah.
Because I had 2 of them and I crossfired them so they work together.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got Witcher, I got like 20 frames on the lowest setting.
Really?
So I was like, "Damn, son, I need to upgrade."
Oh.
So yeah.
What's the toughest person you've gotten to in The Witcher so far?
Okay.
Like monster wise.
I got so frustrated when the Isle quest with the tower
Yeah.
and the mage.
Yeah.
I was level like 4 or 5 when I did that. It's like recommended level was like 5, so I was probably 4 or something.
I did that one when I was like level like 40.
And I was so frustrated. I don't know. No, okay. Up to that point, I was kind of ignoring side quests.
Yeah.
So I was falling behind, and I would die like 4 times on bosses.
Yeah.
And I would just like quit and walk away for a little bit, come back, barely beat them, and continue. But now I'm doing all these side quests, trying to level up, and now I just like kick people's butt.
Yeah, dude, my dude whoops ass. Can I say ass?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But maybe we should try to minimize the cursing though.
We can do that. My dude kills like everybody he comes in contact with. Like I think my character's only been killed like 3 or 4 times.
He sounds like death. Like people like high five you and they die.
Yeah, he's crazy. And but with the new that free DLC that they've been giving us, which speaking of free DLC, the new game plus mode is the last final free DLC.
Oh wow. How many have been out? Because
It was 16 weeks.
it was 16 weeks.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I'd have to go back and look, but I think it's somewhere around 16 that have been free.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's been mostly like aesthetic stuff, but there have been a few missions, and it's the
Yeah.
missions that they've done have been really fun.
So I think they're on patch like 1.7 or something, or 1.07.
Something like that, yeah.
Because I'm still on patch 1.02. Anyway, back to my story. That was
Yeah.
really long. Anyway, eventually I got the R9 380. It was one of AMD's new cards, and
Yeah.
it runs the game ultra, and it runs beautifully, and it's so awesome.
Nice.
It's beautiful. I love it.
My Xbox One runs it like the way it looks. Like I'm sure it's nothing compared to PC, but it looks amazing for an Xbox game.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well,
It's a
actually,
gorgeous game.
I was listening to another podcast actually, and these patches that are coming out have actually been like hurting performance on consoles. Like,
Really?
Like this new patch that's coming out, I heard that in special places of the game, like Crookback Bog, bleh.
I was just there the other day. I didn't have any problems with it.
Well, like when this new patch comes out on some consoles, people will get like 20 frames there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I mean, this is a next gen game, so you're gonna, it's gonna be tough to run right now.
Yeah. I mean, if that does happen, they'll go ahead and
But when
fix it. I'm sure.
When I learned Geralt had like a real-time beard growing,
I know, dude.
I like freaked out.
Dude, that was amazing.
Dang.
I wanted to bring that up earlier when we were talking about beards. But like, My character, like, I'll give him, like, the little scruff. Like, they cut the beard really short.
Yeah.
And, like, after, like, a week or so in-game, like, you can see, like, it's noticeably gotten thicker.
Yeah,
It's
like,
awesome.
Every cutscene, it's a little longer, and like his face looks a little wider.
It's awesome. I love it.
So awesome. Anyway, we should move on here. I have an article here about Rocket League is getting a spectator mode, a map, and its first paid DLC in early August. Now, what's really cool about this is the spectator mode, because I think Rocket League has some really nice potential when it comes to an esport, like a serious esport.
Yeah, I feel like with this spectator mode and stuff like that, and they're adding more maps.
Yeah, they're
I feel like they're like that's what they're going for. They're really like trying to get to that area where they can be an esports competitive game.
Yeah, and the thing about this game, it's like it seems so simple. It's like it's easy to get in, but hard to master. That kind of game, you know. And those type of games are the ones that are, you know, seemingly very popular, especially with esports.
Yeah, just like look at like CS:GO and stuff like that. It's easy to start,
Yeah.
but if you don't get good real quick.
No. If you don't put like, you know, like 1,000 hours into it.
Yeah, dude, I just got that game recently, and I've had it for like maybe like 2 weeks, and I already have like somewhere upwards of like 40 hours on it.
Nice. I have it, but I
only got it because a bunch of my coworkers have it and wanted to play with me.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's
It
a lot
is.
of fun. I think they recently put in a new scoring mode. I don't know. There's some new patch that came out. I haven't updated it because my darn internet.
Yeah, I've been focused on playing my console recently, so I haven't played in like 3 or 4 days. So
Gotcha. Anyway, the new paid DLC will be $3.99. Just so you know that fun stuff. And the new map is called Utopia Coliseum. And from the screenshots, it looks pretty cool. Looks like a Roman Coliseum, kind of.
I don't really know much about Rocket League. So before that, did they only really have one map, one Coliseum that you could play in?
I couldn't tell you. I haven't played it either. I've watched I've watched like videos of gameplay, and I'm pretty sure they have more than one.
Okay.
Because I don't think people would be very happy if it only had one map.
Okay.
But like, it's so cool because when you score, the ball explodes and blows everyone away.
I've heard that this game's amazing. Like, it's all over the internet everywhere. Like, everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, it's only been out for, I think, 3 weeks.
And it's already like one of the, like, every time I get on Steam, it's like the number
And it's
one
like-
requested game for me.
And it's like 5 million people have downloaded it in 3 weeks.
Yes.
That's insane. That's what I call success.
For real. This game's gonna be big. Like, it's already big,
It's
but it's
already
gonna be
big.
bigger.
Yeah. Oh, hey, and for people who have PlayStation Plus, it is still free until August 4th. So go get it before you miss out. Stupid PlayStation people.
Agreed.
It's free on Steam one day, I hope. And just so you know, the DLC and free content update will release simultaneously on PC and PS4. So there's no exclusive deals or anything going on right now.
Which is good. I'm glad that a lot of games are getting away from like exclusivity and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you should choose. You shouldn't have to choose be forced to choose a console because you want to play a game.
Exactly. Like,
You should choose it because you like the UI and how maybe the controller or that kind of stuff.
exactly. As like an Xbox player and stuff like this, what I'm about to say is gonna be blasphemous. But I really wish that Halo and stuff was not just for Xbox. Like, I wish other people that didn't have Xboxes could experience that great game.
Bring it back to PC. 1 and 2 are on PC. Bring it back.
Is 2? I knew 1 was, but I didn't know 2 was.
2 is also on PC, and it's like super buggy, so I climb around everywhere and like skip people because I can climb up around them.
Nice.
It's like full of bugs. It's funny.
Nice.
All right, what do you got, Taft?
I got something. Speaking of Xbox, Mike, have you ever heard of the Xbox partiality clause? The launch partiality clause, I'm sorry.
I've only partially heard about it.
Well,
yeah.
for those of our viewers out there who don't know what the Xbox launch partiality clause is it was a clause, quotes around the word clause, that said that if Xbox did not get launch exclusivity or at least equal launch rights when the game came out, it could not come to Xbox. Like, they would not allow it.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. That is the stupidest thing. They're gonna miss out on so many good games of that
Yeah,
silly.
it's the stupidest idea I've ever heard. But
Isn't that the reason why they're not getting No Man's Sky?
I'm getting to that. Hold up.
Okay,
But
sorry.
you're good. Don't worry about it. God, Mike. It was meant to like make Xbox One owners feel like they were first class compared to like PlayStation. And
Silly.
I know it was a
is.
stupid idea. I feel like to me it did the exact opposite. Well, Phil Spencer recently came in and when asked about it, he was asked about it by I think it was IGN. He said that it wasn't really a clause, like it's not written down anywhere. It's basically just an idea that everybody at Microsoft had.
I see.
But it's not, from what I understand, it's not written down anywhere on any legal document, so it's not binding.
So that's what they want you to think.
Yeah, and he said if there's a developer building a game, they just can't possibly get it on both systems at the time of launch, and they can only get it to one, and say that one's PlayStation. They're gonna work with them, and they're still gonna be able to play let it come onto Xbox just later.
Gotcha.
So that right there, that really gives me a lot of hope for No Man's Sky coming to Xbox, because that game needs to come to Xbox, because my computer cannot run that game, and I don't have a PlayStation, and I'm going to cry myself to sleep at night until that game comes to Xbox.
That sounds like a really crafty way to back out and be like, hey, we made a mistake here. It's going to tiptoe backwards.
Yeah. I think that's exactly it. I think they were going to stick with it until No Man's Sky came out, and they saw how popular that game was going to be, and they're like, we messed up.
We screwed up. Let's just, back up here and... Alright, that's fun.
Yeah.
And I have some Star Wars Battlefront news
Woo!
here.
Star Wars!
This game looks so sweet. It runs off the DICE engine, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
This game looks beautiful. They announced a new blast mode with it's a 10 versus 10 team deathmatch that takes place in like this. They described it as a fast-paced, close quarters combat. And the first thing that came to mind for me was Shipment from the first Call of Duty. Cause it was just those 4 shipping containers, and it was just a bloodbath, cause every turn people were spawning and shooting, and it was just...
It reminds me more of Rust, because Rust was a tiny map, but there were areas for you to go. It wasn't just like it wasn't just like a freaking Coliseum fight. It was like you can hide places and stuff, which I feel like this is gonna be more like that.
Yeah, Rust was good.
Rust was, that was probably my favorite map on Modern Warfare 2. Hey, can we talk about real quick how, like, I'm sure everybody's heard about this, but how the people that made, Battlefront, like, went to the LucasArts archives and stuff and, like, not photocopied, but, like, took pictures and, like, scanned all of, like, the props and stuff that they used for the movies. So you really cannot get any more accurate into this game than it's going to be when it comes out. Like, even like when the person gets shot, instead of like there being like a blast hole or something like that, there's like the 1980s sparks.
Nice.
And like it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. Like, I am so pumped for this game. The No Man's Sky and Fallout 4 are the only games that even like come close to being as pumped as I am for this game, because Battlefront 2 was like my childhood.
But yeah, just hours
Dude,
spent on that game.
I was playing that the other day.
It's still fun.
It's still a great game. Like, honestly, I'd be happy if all they had done was just like, we're going to update graphics. That's it.
We're just going to give you HD graphics now.
I'm just so upset that they're not having space battles.
There's no space battles?
There's no space battles.
What?
I know.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like they're going to like save that up and they're going to put that in like a DLC or something like that.
Well, maybe the DICE engine doesn't handle like 3-dimensional combat very well.
I think it might be that, but
I mean,
still, like, as they need to find a way to do that. That's a big part of.
Well, what's the game I'm thinking of? Battlefield. Doesn't Battlefield use a DICE engine?
It does, and it does have flying planes. Oh, but no, they do have
it's not
on the plants and stuff. They have flying planes,
so it should be able to handle.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like the large scale that it would have to be for a space fight.
Oh! Don't talk about large scale. The DICE engine does large scale. Like,
I know. I'm just trying to find something. I'm grasping.
Don't give him an excuse.
I'm grasping for straws.
Anyway, the blast battle will run about 10 minutes or until each team gets 100 kills, which doesn't sound that hard in close quarters. And the thing is, I think what's really important, they said there will be no heroes and villains. Because if you imagine a guy with a lightsaber just tearing down a hallway in close quarters, a lightsaber would just be devastating. Just devastating. Because you can't escape.
That would be amazing.
Just chopping people down.
You know what game mode I would really look forward to if they added it?
What?
It was just solely heroes.
That would be fun.
Like you pick like the rebel side, you can play like Han, Chewie, Leia, and Luke, and Obi-Wan. And like on the Sith side, you could have like Darth Vader, Darth Sidious, and Boba Fett. It'd be great if you could play as Jabba. How funny would that be? A giant slug running down the hall at you.
Really slow. The only way you can kill him is by choking him.
Exactly. The only way you can kill him is if you get behind him.
Only sexy Leia can defeat him. That's how that would go.
That would be amazing. Please, for the love of God, please let them have a sexy Leia costume that we can play as.
Oh my gosh, Dad. Star Wars
don't even lie, Mike. You know you want it.
Star Wars Battlefront comes out November 17th. November is going to be such a good gaming month.
Dude, I'm going to go broke in November with Fallout 4 coming out on the 11th, right?
Yeah, they're coming out the 11th.
And then, when's No Man's Sky coming out? Isn't that coming out? They haven't released a release date for that yet.
I don't think so.
But, they've stated that that they want it to come out in 2015.
Yeah, so
if they bring that son of a bitch out in November, sorry about that. Cut that out.
No, you're good.
If they bring that out in November, everybody, like, the world's just gonna implode on itself. It's gonna be amazing.
No one's gonna be productive. The economy is it's like grind to a halt because no one's going to their job. All right, Taft, you want to talk about Gamescom?
Yes, I do. Actually,
Gamescom.
Gamescom. Yes,
oh, excuse me.
With an M.
I'm just used to all these cons everywhere.
I know, it's weird. I don't know why. Sony's not going to be at Gamescom this year. Did you know that?
Why? Where are they?
They're going to save up all their stuff for Paris Games Week. That's where they're going to drop the mic on Microsoft.
Nice.
No pun intended.
Now they're just going to now they're chasing each other around or something.
Yeah, they're really right now it's just a boxing match. But I would have to give it I know I'm a little bit biased, but I would have to give it to Microsoft, at least for E3. If anybody won E3, it was Bethesda.
Yeah, definitely.
But
the newbies come in and just took over.
Yeah, that was great. They blew everybody away on the first conference, and nobody could catch up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so, the big thing that's gonna be at Gamescom, the big company that's gonna be at Gamescom this year is, Xbox. Microsoft's going to be there, and they're going to be doing a lot of stuff. I feel like a lot of their stuff is going to be with Windows 10. With that just coming out a couple days ago, I feel like that's going to be a big focus for them. Like, I could honestly even see getting one or two Windows 10 exclusives.
I don't see that going.
I could, just because they've stated that they really want to focus on that. Like, they want to focus more on PC gaming a lot and consoles, but They have said that they want to do a lot more with
Well, they can't do Windows 10 exclusive without giving it to Xbox as well.
Yeah,
because
maybe.
that would just be backstabbing their own people.
Yeah, they could do a Windows 10 and Xbox exclusive.
A Windows exclusive.
Yeah,
I see.
And
have you upgraded to Windows 10, Taft? No, you use a
Mac.
I
have a Mac.
Lamo.
I love my Mac, but I wish I had a Windows just for gaming. Luckily, I have this thing boot camped, so I can run Windows on here.
Yeah.
It just doesn't do it quite as well.
I see.
A couple big games that are gonna be there are Crackdown, the new Crackdown.
Yeah.
Which from what I understand is they're bringing it back to the original. I don't think they're expanding on the story anymore. I think they're gonna go back to the original and do that again.
Okay, and for those of people who don't know what Crackdown is, like myself, what is it again?
Crackdown, I'm not too familiar with it either. I played a little bit of it. I played the first one. I didn't play the second one because I heard the second. Really, from what I've heard, you just really don't talk about Crackdown 2.
First rule of Crackdown 2.
Don't talk about Crackdown 2. And you play as a cop.
All right.
In this city with a bunch of bad gang problems and stuff like that, but not like a normal cop. I think you're private security or something like that. Your guy's a total BA.
Okay. And
you go around, you can do a bunch of stuff. You can drive cars, and you got a bunch of guns, and do can do actually, like, for the time, it was actually very good parkour. Like, you could, like, jump up walls and, like, grab to the top, and your dude can jump pretty high.
I see.
It was a lot of fun. Like, you could get on roofs of buildings and stuff and snipe. And what I played, I don't know if later in the game, if it doesn't, but from what I played, it was actually open world.
Yeah.
I don't know if, like, later it gets very linear or not, because I didn't get very far in it. But
I can't see it going from an open world to a
yeah,
linear.
but, you know, like, games have done that before.
Like what?
Like, Fallout New Vegas, you did that, but, like, when you got to, like, certain missions, like, the last mission, that was you couldn't walk away from it.
Oh yeah, they did become very linear.
Yeah, like, as you got farther along in the game, you got more and more linear.
That's true, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I think it was because they were kind of funneling you down to the final choice.
Which I understand, but still, like, give me the option. Like, I'm in the middle of this thing. I don't want to do it right now. Let me walk away.
I want to do some side quests beforehand.
Exactly. Like, you realize, like, halfway through, it's the last mission. You can't go back.
That's true. Didn't the game end after you did that though?
Yeah, like, you couldn't, like.
They patched it eventually?
I don't know. I haven't beat it since the patch, if they did patch it.
I see.
But then, so it's basically just the first game from what I understand, with a few updates and new graphics and stuff and a few new things. Not much has been revealed about it. I think they're waiting for Gamescom to do a big reveal about that. And the big thing at Gamescom that I'm super excited for is the Hitman games.
Bald Man Returns.
Agent 47. Along with the new Hitman game coming out there, they're releasing a new Hitman movie, which looks so awesome, dude. Just amazing.
Wasn't it originally a movie?
No, it was not. It was originally a video game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then the movies came out?
And then the movie came out, and that movie sucked. And then, so they're gonna retry the movie again.
But
this movie looks like it's gonna be really good. The thing I'm super excited about with this new Hitman game is it's not Hitman X or Hitman Y or whatever. It's just Hitman.
Yeah.
So they're returning to the original, like, gameplay of it, not necessarily the original game.
Revamp.
But like the original gameplay, whereas in, like, Absolution, it was very, like, story-based and linear.
Mm-hmm.
And this new Hitman game, what they're gonna do is they drop you in a map and give you a target. And there can be upwards of, like, 10 ways to kill this guy. You can go straight for him and shoot him in the face, or you can make it look like an accident. You can kill everybody there, or you can make it, or you can just, like, poison the dude's food. Like, it's
nice.
It's awesome.
So choices. They're giving you choices.
They give you choices.
That's nice.
And, from what I've heard, I'm pretty sure that this is true. That in the game, I don't remember, I think this was at E3, so I can't remember.
Alright.
But, when they update the game, it's gonna be new maps for free.
I like free. Free is nice.
Which I'm so excited about. I feel like, Evolve did that a lot. I didn't really play Evolve, but everybody was talking about Evolve, and I need to play it.
I haven't played either.
I need to play it. It looks like it's a fun game.
I need to play more video games.
I know, right? Right now, I'm playing a bunch of old games.
Gosh. I need to play video games before the summer ends.
I know, right? It's about to end, too.
Oh, no. Don't say that. Don't say those words to me.
We start school in less than a month, dude.
Shh.
We
don't say that here, Taft. This place is a holy place where you can feel safe.
Okay, but, so, like, new games, new updates are going to give you free maps and stuff like that. So the game's going to be constantly expanding, which is going to be amazing.
That's nice.
I feel like a lot of games are starting to do that. And, like, your friends and stuff can, like, give you contracts. Like,
that's cool.
I think it's anywhere from, like, they can, like, tell you, like, this is how I want you to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Or they might give you, like, a random person on the map that they want you to kill. Which I think would be hilarious.
That's cool because you kind of have the community, creating game content, you know. So, like, you know, it's less for the, developers, you know, to focus on. I guess. That's nice.
Which is gonna be awesome. I have really high hopes for this game because Blood Money was one of my favorite games of all time.
Blood Money totally sounds like a band name.
I know, right? Sounds like a hardcore metal band. And then the last thing that I'm sure there's gonna be more at Gamescom, but the last thing, like, I'm looking forward to myself is Scalebound. We had a little glimpse of this at E3.
Yeah.
It was that one that Microsoft showed off with the dragons. You remember that one? was like this. It was this kid. He was running through the forest at first,
Okay.
and then all of a sudden he breaks into an opening, and there's a dragon sitting right there waiting for him. And like
No.
you're like, oh crap, this dude's screwed. Like he's gonna die.
No.
Turns out the dragon works with him.
Oh, I see. No, I
Like
haven't.
the dragon's like his pet or something like that. So the dragon helps him fight, and
I see.
it
That sounds
looks-
like fun.
it looks really cool. Like I think it's gonna have like co-op or multiplayer at least, and like it has mounts. You can mount dragons.
That sounds like fun.
It hopefully it does what Skyrim didn't. Shots fired.
Oh.
But yeah, that's about all. That's my predictions for Gamescom and what I've heard is going to be at Gamescom.
Well, Task, you forgot to mention something very, very important.
What?
Blizzard is
Oh
revealing
my
the next
god!
World of Warcraft expansion. That's probably the biggest thing.
I
That's
didn't
gonna
forget
happen.
about that, Mike. I knew that you wanted to talk about that, so I
Oh.
wasn't going to take that away from you.
I'm so excited because I have no idea what this is going to be. And I don't think anyone else really has a clue what they're going to say. And what's really weird, I think this is the first time they've announced an expansion, not in the United States, I think. Cause Gamescom takes place in Germany. So I don't have any recollection of them revealing expansions outside the United States.
Well, that's all you. I have absolutely no clue about much on my on World of Warcraft. You've seen my character. My character is my highest character is level 19.
Wow, you got pretty high up there.
I know, right?
We need to play together.
We
need to
do.
that.
We've been talking about how we need to do that, but we haven't done it yet.
I'm so pumped for this because I don't know what this expansion seemed quicker for me. Like there was only 3 major patches. I don't know if that's any different than usual, but it just seemed to go by fast and I really wasn't too invested. I think, maybe the garrisons kind of took me out of it because what the garrisons were every day you could go to your garrison, send your people on missions, harvest all the minerals in your mine, go to your herbalist, harvest all your herbs, do work orders for the buildings in your garrison. And it really
This is all in World of Warcraft?
This is all in World of Warcraft.
Dude, I have not... Dude, you're speaking gibberish to me. Like, I have no clue what you're talking about. I guess
This
that's
is-
just how low level I am.
This is level 90 and up.
That would make sense.
Yeah. But it just felt like a chore. And I don't know. I think the garrisons really kind of grinded me to the point where I wanted to take a break from the game earlier than usual in the expansion. And so maybe I played less because a lot of other people had the same thing where a lot of people got done. In every expansion, everyone has a point where I'm just going to take a step back. But mine came earlier than usual and it was longer. So I kind of got distracted, played other things for a while. But it was a really good expansion, but I just didn't seem invested in it as much
so
as
Mike,
the
are you
past.
trying to tell me that you are not obsessed with World of Warcraft?
I'm not. I only play it to a point. I don't.
Okay.
I might ditch my friends for raid night, but I'm just kidding. I don't have friends in World of Warcraft either.
Oh, poor Mike.
But I'm really excited for this expansion and what it holds, and maybe we'll finally get our dance studio.
A dance studio?
Yeah, it was promised back 3 or 4 expansions ago. It was even on the box of Wrath of the Lich King. They promised you a dance studio where you could change the dance of your character, and we never got it.
Oh my gosh, Mike. You know what's really sad
This
though?
will be
Is,
the dance
you know what's
studio
sad though?
expansion. Yeah,
Destiny got one of those before you did.
a dance studio.
They had some DLC. Well, they're coming out with some DLC that's gonna give characters the option to choose a different dance for their character. It's only gonna be you can only choose from 3 dances, but that's better than World of Warcraft.
What? That's a lot. I gotta go talk to someone. I'm mad now. Mad.
Okay, Mike. So I feel like that's all the news we have for this week. So
All right. Insert bumper for what are you playing? Something noise. I don't know. I gotta make these bumpers.
yeah. So Mike, what have you been playing this week?
I've been playing a lot of Witcher 3 because I finally
That's
got
such
it.
a great game.
It is, and the hair drives me crazy. Like the hair, like jumps whenever you ride the horse and stuff.
Like the physics in that game are amazing.
It is, and the monsters are creepy as heck. Hell, whatever, I don't care.
Oh, dude, you haven't seen anything yet. Have you run into a cockatrice yet?
No, but I've seen a botchling, and I'm never gonna sleep again.
Oh my god, those botchlings are creepy, dude.
I've only done. There's more than one.
No, that's the only one I've seen. But
all right, good.
like, I wanted to kill that thing so bad, but I didn't.
I did. Yeah, I turned it into a kinderling or whatever.
Yeah, I'm about to do another, since I just recently beat the game, which that was like the hardest thing for me to do, was beat the game, just because like I didn't want it to end, you know?
I got you.
I'm about to start another replay through it where I do like everything I didn't do, you know?
I understand. Well, that's gonna take a few replays. You know that, right?
That's true, but I did like, I'm gonna go for more like the ones where like there's two options. I'm gonna choose the one I didn't choose before, you know?
I got you.
And also I'm gonna try to do all the side missions, because if you don't do all the side, like if you don't do the side missions when they're given to you, later in the game, a lot of them can run out, like, and no longer have an option to do them. So,
wow, I didn't know that.
yeah, like, so like your Gwent, if you really want to like do your Gwent quest, get them done now. Like, do you mind if I spoil something for you? Like, you might not choose it or whatever, but
all right. Well, okay.
it's something that's affected by choice. I'm not going to tell you what the choice is.
Okay, listeners, if you don't like spoilers, stop listening for about 20 seconds.
Yeah, skip ahead like a minute. Okay, so what happens is, you've met the Baron, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Poor guy.
yeah. Have you found his wife yet?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what happens with the wife?
Yeah, those witches were creepy as heck.
Dude.
I'm gonna have nightmares, man.
Yeah,
The one with the basket, like, chained to her face, like, creeped me out.
yeah,
the most.
that one was, they're all weird. That was like the Boylist or something like that.
Oh, I don't even
Yeah,
want to know.
they all had like weird names. But when the Baron kills himself or whatever, you can no longer beat him in Gwent.
Wait,
'cause
what?
He's dead.
He did that?
Yeah, he kills himself.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm not. It's a choice you make. I'm not going to tell you what the choice is though.
Okay.
Well,
I'm done with this quest line.
no,
so
you're not.
I'm not?
Wait, what's happened?
I'm in Novigrad or whatever. Novigrad.
Okay, well maybe you are. What happened with his wife? Tell me.
He went to go find a healer.
Okay, well I think you did a different quest line than I did.
Cool.
Remember that evil spirit that was in the tree that the witches asked you to kill?
Yeah, the godling?
No.
No?
Later, there's one, like, he's literally inside of a tree.
Oh, the druid thing. Yeah.
Did you kill him or save him?
I killed him.
Oh, okay, I saved him.
Oh, did you? How'd
Yeah.
that go?
It made me sad.
I regretted it because
I regretted killing him.
killing him. I regretted killing him.
I mean,
too.
I regretted not killing him. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
really?
regretted not killing him.
Because I thought I made the wrong choice by killing him.
No, okay, spoiler alert again. I'm gonna tell you.
All right.
If you kill him, if you let him live, he saves the children and kills an entire village because, they were working for the witches, and then
What?
he runs off, and then, because of that, since he saved the kids, the witches get all mad and turn the wife into a water hag, and, you cure her of the water hag, but she dies anyway.
Oh, it's a good thing I killed him then.
And then, the Baron goes home and hangs himself.
All right.
Because
that
he's
got
just
dark.
so distraught. Yeah, and like I was like I didn't realize how emotionally attached I was to the Baron.
Yeah, the Baron was like a big player. I felt sorry for him.
Yeah, so like you need to go and like beat him and Gwent and stuff like that, and just
Oh no, yeah. When he leaves for the healer, he leaves his unique card, and I just found it. And took
Yeah.
it.
Okay, spoiler alert, done.
All right, there we go. I thought you were about to drop another spoiler. I was like, dang, Taft, just tell us the whole story.
I mean, I can if you want.
Oh my gosh, riding to Novigrad was so cool because you could see like the glistening of flame like in the background.
Oh
as you
yeah,
rode toward- it
dude,
was
like the world, that
gorgeous.
world there. Have you been to Skellige yet?
I have not.
Skellige's awesome.
It seems really high level, so
It's
I'm waiting
deadly.
to go.
It is so deadly. Like that's the only place like I've ever died, and it's so deadly.
I die all the time.
My favorite place though is honestly the opening place. Oh, White Orchard. That was
White Orchard was
just such a pretty like rural place.
gorgeous. I wish I could go back, but there's no quest
can.
there. Oh, I mean, I could, but like,
There's no
quest.
reason to.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah.
Nothing develops when you're gone. You
Yeah.
know? So,
You been playing anything else? Or
played a little World of Warcraft here and there, gearing up my shaman, because shamans are awesome. I've mained a hunter for like all of World of Warcraft, but lately, hunters have gotten so boring because they trimmed down the spells. I swear I only use 5 buttons, and it's really sad. Like, it's really boring and repetitive.
Really?
So I decided to start focusing on my shaman, and I've been kind of doing healing, and lately I've been trying to gear up my enhancement, which is kind of like a melee shaman.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that lately.
I liked my, what's it called? Druid.
Druids are cool.
Yeah, I had a troll druid.
Druids are cool because they're kind of like a good mix of all the classes.
Yeah.
If you want a feel for everything, you know?
They're fun.
Yeah. What have you been playing, Taft?
I've been playing Witcher 3 and
Good one.
Batman.
How's that? Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, Batman is amazing.
They haven't fixed it for PC yet. There's like, they're expecting a patch in like August or like November or something.
Dude, it's such a great game. There are very few critiques I would have for it and stuff, but yeah. I love that they brought Mark Hamill back as the Joker.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, he's the original Joker. Like, you can't get past it. Although, I must say, one of my favorite Jokers was the one from Arkham Origins.
I haven't played any of the Batman
How have you
games,
not?
So.
Dude, have you been living under a rock for the past couple years? Like,
No.
get those games.
World
Like,
of Warcraft takes up so much time.
well, you need to stop it. You need to play those Batman games,
okay.
dude.
You know, sadly, there's only like 2 or 3 expansions
Isn't
left.
Batman like your favorite superhero too?
He is.
Why have you not played these games? You literally have no excuse.
Because, I don't know. I don't have an excuse.
You need to play these games. They're amazing games.
All
The
right.
fighting system in them was revolutionary, dude.
Was it?
It's amazing.
Was it?
The only problem I really have with the game with Batman is the fighting in it's great, but there's too many enemies. Like, too many different types. Like, there's like one enemy that like is covered in electricity, so if you punch him, you get hurt like from any direction. There's one that holds an electric stick, so if you punch him from the front, you get hurt.
I see.
They just need but there's like gadgets that you have to use, and like the gadget doesn't necessarily hit them, so like if you're in a fight with them,
Sounds like very complicated combat.
sometimes it gets very strategic, and I like that, but at the same time, I'm like, just calm down. Like, let me play my game and punch bad guys in the face. Also, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but there's this one like character who's famous for being Batman's like one of Batman's like biggest like enemies, like toughest enemies to fight.
Okay.
And he's in the game, and you go to fight him, and it's a freaking tank battle with the Batmobile.
Wait, so he's in a tank?
Yeah, the
you're in
Batmobile,
the Batmobile?
they really forced the Batmobile in this game. Like, I've been looking forward to the Batmobile. I loved it, but they forced it way too much.
So like they make you use it.
They
a lot.
make you use it a lot. Like, a lot of things that should have been like hand to hand
Yeah.
were totally just thrown out in favor of the Batmobile. Like, this guy is literally known for his hand-to-hand combat. That's his big thing in the Batman universe.
I see.
And he was thrown out into a tank. And then when you beat him in the tank, you both jump out. And you're like, oh, okay, here we go. Here's the melee I was looking for. Batman knocks him out in one punch midair. And you're like, are you kidding me?
Nice.
Are you serious right now?
What Batmobile did they go with?
It's a new one.
It's a new one?
It's very reminiscent of like, not the original, but like, from, I think it was Batman Forever, the one with like the wheel on the front. It's one, or the turbo on the front, it looked like a wheel on the front.
Oh, I see.
It
has a jet engine in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Long, it's kind of long and really smooth.
It's very reminiscent of that one.
I see.
It's a lot of fun to drive, and the driving mechanics are good, but they just force you to use it too much. You know?
Gotcha. Is this game? Is it an open world?
It is. It is. It's a lot easier to traverse than say like Origins was, because my biggest problem with Origins was that freaking bridge. Took you like 10 minutes to get over the bridge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's funny.
But yeah, I've been playing that, and like I said earlier, I've been playing a little bit of CS:GO.
Yeah, I need to update that.
My buddy, he's on the team, and he just invited me to be on the team. So
Nice.
shout out to Restriction Zero. But he's been playing for a while, and he's really good. And he just opened up a case for those of you who play CS:GO, which is like most people, you know what I'm talking about. But for those of you who don't, You buy these things called cases, and you get skins for your guns, and skins can be are actually worth real world money
because of their rarity.
Yeah,
right.
And, my buddy, he opened up 2 or 3 weeks ago. Opened up a $1,000 knife.
Dang.
That's a 1 followed by 3 zeros. People, $1,000, and he lost it in a bet the other day.
Oh, why would you bet that?
I know, right?
Like betting $1,000.
Like, that dude literally, I think he thought it was a surefire thing. I'm not sure what it is. I work with him today, so I'm going to ask him about it, but he lost a $1,000 knife.
That's poor planning on his part.
I'm mad at him. Like, it's not even my knife, and I'm mad at him. Like, come on.
Nice. That sucks, though.
Yeah.
That sucks. $1,000 knife.
Yeah. Honestly, it wasn't the best looking knife, but it was still worth $1,000.
I don't know. Some people really get attached to their knives.
Yeah, he has a really cool butterfly knife that's worth like $200, but he bought that one. He opened up, he made he made $998 worth of profit because cases are $2.
Nice.
And freaking lost it.
Wait, what bet was it? Did you know? Do you know?
I don't know if it was a bet. Like, I've heard from some of the other guys that we play with, that it was a bet. I've heard that he just, had it online for some reason, was looking to sell it.
Yeah.
And, the website messed up and, lost it. I'm not so sure exactly. That's why I said I'm going to talk to him. I'll bring it up next week when we podcast. I'll just bring it up real quick and let everybody know what happened with it. So, that's about what I've been playing.
Yep, I've been very limited because Witcher's a bunch of fun.
So, guess we can move on to what games you're looking forward to coming out, Mike.
All right, well,
insert funny stuff right here.
Insert blooper. Other look forward future thing, whatever. World of Warcraft expansion, quite obviously, it's going to be announced in 6-7 days, so that's exciting. Yeah. And Fallout, of course. The usual.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky needs to get its
No Man's Sky needs to get out. And it needs to, I'm very hopeful that's coming to Xbox because they've been very, keen to not say that it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I was watching, the IGN, you know how for this month it was their, IGN first game of the month.
Yeah.
They were talking about it and they asked him very specifically, is it coming out to Xbox?
Yeah.
And if it wasn't coming out to Xbox and it was guaranteed not to come out, he would have just been able to say no. But he was very specifically said, no, I can't say anything about it.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
It might be they might release it later.
That's what I'm thinking. The Lara Croft game coming out, which is going to be great, it's coming out, it's a Xbox exclusive launch, but a year after it comes out, it's coming to PlayStation.
That's a long wait.
And for a while, they were saying it wasn't going to come out to PlayStation. So,
well, at least they're getting it right.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I mean, by the time in a year, that's kind of a long time to wait.
Yeah.
Hype's going to go down.
But there have been games like that have been longer.
Yeah. Maybe No Man's Sky will follow that.
Hopefully, No Man's Sky will not follow that and will release a week afterwards.
Every video of No Man's Sky where they release just a little bit, just another tip of the iceberg, just blows my mind more than the last one.
Dude, can we just talk about how they have 1 trillion planets or something like that? Some ridiculous number of planets.
It's absurd.
And they're real planet-sized planets. They're not like
marbles or something.
Yeah, they're not marbles. You can't walk around the entire planet. If you choose to walk around the entire planet, which you can do, it's going to take you days, real life days.
This game, I swear, some people are going to get lost in this game.
Dude, I'm so excited for this game. The only problem I have with it is that there's no multiplayer.
I thought it is multiplayer.
What it is
other people can discover planets and you can name it if you're the first one to discover it.
What it is actually you're all in the same universe.
Yeah.
But it's so big. What are the chances of you running into somebody else?
Yeah.
At least that's from what I understand.
It's gonna be
that's don't quote me on that, but that's from what I understand.
It's gonna be hard to meet up with people, I imagine.
Yeah, meet me at this planet.
That's on the other side of the universe from me.
God dang it.
That game's gonna be so amazing.
Great.
I swear, some people are just gonna get sucked into that game and never come out.
One really looking forward to Star Wars, of course, dude. That game's just gonna be so great.
Star Wars is gonna be great, yeah.
But besides that, I'm also, you know me, I'm the biggest Assassin's Creed fanboy there is.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I think that they're gonna, they took out all the multiplayer stuff, so I think they're really gonna focus on the story and single player. So I think they're gonna fix what they messed up in Unity.
That's the one taking place in Paris, right?
Yeah, Unity's the one that took place in Paris.
Oh, Unity.
Yeah.
Where is Syndicate taking place?
Syndicate's taking place in London.
Oh, it's a Top Hat one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Top Hat.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm so excited for that one.
The Top Hat's totally gonna have to be a weapon.
I don't think it is.
It needs
But
to
they
be.
need to make it like the Odd Job
Yeah,
hat.
you can throw it and kill
Yeah,
people.
that'd be great.
That's your ranged weapon. All right. Well, anything else you're looking forward to?
Dude, there's a whole list. Don't get me started.
All right.
Like, there's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. They're
I
coming out with after, like, how many years has it been?
I don't know.
Like,
I
10
never,
years?
I never got into those.
Oh, what?
Skating games
Come
are
on,
lame.
Mike. You're lame.
I know.
Rainbow Six Siege is probably one of the bigger games I'm looking forward to.
That actually looks pretty good. I might have to get that.
That one looks like a lot of fun. You're just gonna need, like, friends and stuff to play with, you know? Like, I feel like that's not really a game you can hop into with, like, strangers.
Really?
Or you could, I feel like it'll just be more fun with friends, you know?
I got it. There is a single player, right?
Yeah, I'm sure there will be. I'm
Okay,
not positive.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't do with, like, what Titanfall and Destiny have done, where it's single player, but there's, like, everybody else is on it too, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, like a story mode for. I don't know. I was pretty happy with Titanfall. I don't think I needed a story
I
mode.
love Titanfall. I really, Titanfall is probably one of my favorite shooters, and I really think that it would have benefited from a story mode.
Do you think so?
Yeah, and they've actually confirmed that they're working on Titanfall 2.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
Yeah.
gonna be exciting.
They confirmed that one, so I'm super excited about that. Halo 5, of course, dude. We can't pass up Halo 5.
Whatever. I'm done with Halo.
How are you done with Halo?
I'm done with Halo. After 4.
Dude, 4 was slow at first, but, like, it really caught you at the end.
Did you beat it?
I did.
I couldn't beat it.
I pushed myself through the beginning, and by the time, like, at, like, not the halfway point, but, like, the 3/4 point, which is really far for a game. That's one critique I would have of it, but at the end, dude, it really, like, it brought on the feels, man.
It
Like,
just.
it was worth beating. It really was. Like, all those hours I put into trying to get past those areas that were super boring and stuff, it was 100% worth it.
I couldn't stomach it, man.
It was 100% worth it.
All the missions felt repetitive for me. I felt like they were just dragging me along just to add hours to gameplay, you know?
Oh, it was 100% worth it.
I couldn't, dude. Just I don't know.
Anybody out there who has Halo 4 and just hasn't beat it, or has the Master Chief Collection and just hasn't beat Halo 4, beat it. It's really worth it. And Halo 5, I feel like is gonna, honestly, I have very high hopes for this game. I feel like they're gonna blow it out the park.
That's the one where, like they're like saying, like, oh, 2 sides to every story or something.
Yeah, which I think is a really cool take on the Halo story, because you play half the game. From what I'm assuming is you're going to play half the game. They haven't released the ratio yet. As
Master Chief, obviously.
Yeah, Master Chief, and then Spartan Locke. And Spartan Locke seems like a really cool and interesting character. And
what do we know about him? Is he in the universe already? Have we met him in the past game?
No, I'm sorry, he's not. A lot of the people that are with him are, or in the game at least, are. It's basically Red Team versus Blue Team in the story mode. It's gonna be Master Chief's team, which I don't know. I haven't really seen much about who's on his team, but I'm assuming it's gonna be people like the Sergeant and stuff.
Oh my god, it's Red versus Blue, the video game.
I know.
Man, way to go, Microsoft, whatever.
It's gonna be it's gonna be Spartan Locke's team, who is like a new team. Like they're like it's the exact contrast from what I've heard of Master Chief's team, who they've all been working together for a long time. They know each other and they know how to like fight with each other. They're basically like a hive mind at this point. Whereas Spartan Locke's team is brand new. Like this is like one of their first missions to go hunt down the legendary Master Chief. Like who would send a green team on that? Like, come on.
So so Spartan Locke is part of a new Spartan program?
No, I think Spartan Locke has been around for a while, but his team is a newly formed team.
I see.
Yeah, it's like Alpha or Team or Omega Team, something like that.
I see.
And they're brand new, and they don't really know how to work together. So it's going to be like the contrast of like the team that's been together for the longest time
Yeah.
with the team who they're learning how to work with each other and stuff. And I'm super excited because one of my favorite characters, Buck, who was from ODST, he was your leader in ODST,
Yeah.
is coming back, and he's a Spartan.
Nice.
And he's played by Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion?
Nathan Fillion.
That's amazing.
He-
That's fantastic.
Apparently, Nathan Fillion's like the biggest Halo fan.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I heard the story where he broke his leg or something like that, and he had to be on bed rest for like a week or so, and he said he sat down and played nothing but Halo the entire time.
That's hilarious.
So he's apparently a huge Halo fan. He jumped at the chance apparently to play to revise his role as Buck.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm so pumped about it.
I might have to play it just for Nathan Fillion.
I know. Come on, like people, it's Nathan Fillion.
He's such a great. He doesn't get enough like attention.
He doesn't. He's
for his ability.
He's a great actor. He really is. Like he was great in Firefly, which I have to admit I'm still watching. And
Firefly needs to.
And he's great in Castle. Like I love Castle. It's one of my favorite shows.
And he was great in the Dr. Horrible movie.
Oh my gosh, that movie. That movie's hilarious.
That movie's amazing.
Shout out to Dr. Horrible.
Go out and watch Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog if you haven't watched it.
It's great.
Get off your duff.
It's got Neil Patrick Harris and Nathan Fillion. What more do you need?
Those two like work really well together. They've done some other stuff together, right?
I don't know.
Oh, they seem to have a lot of fun together.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they're two very they seem like they're two very happy-go-lucky actors.
Yeah,
so
did you
I would
know-
imagine that they would do well together.
Did you know before the sing-along Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, Nathan Fillion actually had never had to sing before.
Really? He had
Yeah.
a very good voice. I was surprised, honestly.
I know. I think he worked at he said that Neil Patrick Harris was very intimidating to work with.
Really?
Yeah, because he was like so into it and just like so good at what he does.
Neil Patrick Harris is one of the best actors out there.
Definitely,
He really is.
He
Like
doesn't-
he can go from playing Barney to playing himself in the Harold and Kumar movies, and it's great. It's wonderful.
Yeah, he needs to get more attention for what he does.
He really does.
All right. I think we're done here today.
I'm done.
All right. Thanks everyone for watching. Happy gaming to everybody.
Goodbye.